Pablo Escobar is a name that is synonymous with drugs, money, and power. He was one of the world's most notorious drug lords, at the top of a criminal empire that controlled the cocaine trade in Colombia during the 1980s. His story is one of immense wealth, ruthless violence, and ultimate downfall. In this video, we'll take a deep dive into the life and times of Pablo Escobar, exploring his rise to power, his notorious reign, and his eventual downfall. Pablo Escobar was born in 1949 in Rio Negro, Colombia, and grew up in a poor family. As a young man, he turned to crime, engaging in petty theft and marijuana trafficking. However, he soon saw the financial potential in cocaine, which was becoming increasingly popular in the United States. Escobar began to build his criminal empire, using his profits to bribe politicians and law enforcement officials, and to fund construction projects that made him a beloved figure in the impoverished neighborhoods of Medellin. By the 1980s, Escobar and his cartel controlled an estimated 80% of the cocaine trade in the world, bringing in billions of dollars in profit each year. He operated with ruthless efficiency, eliminating rivals and anyone who stood in his way. His power came at a steep cost, however. Escobar was responsible for countless murders, bombings, and acts of terror, including the 1989 bombing of a commercial airliner that killed all 107 people on board. His reign of terror made him one of the most wanted men in the world, and he was pursued by both Colombian and American law enforcement agencies. Despite this, Escobar was also known for his Robin Hood-like persona, providing money and infrastructure to impoverished Colombian neighborhoods, including schools, housing, and soccer fields. He was seen by many as a charitable leader who was fighting for the rights of the poor. In 1991, Escobar surrendered to Colombian authorities and was placed in a luxurious prison that he built for himself. However, he continued to run his criminal empire from behind bars, and in 1992, he escaped from prison and went into hiding. The Colombian government launched a massive manhunt for him, and he was finally captured in 1993 by the Colombian National Police, who had been aided by the U.S. Drug Enforcement Administration. Escobar was shot and killed on December 2, 1993, while trying to flee from police. Pablo Escobar's story is a complex one, filled with contradictions and controversy. While his criminal empire was built on violence and corruption, his story has become a cultural phenomenon, inspiring books, movies, and TV shows. Escobar's rise to power and ultimate downfall are a cautionary tale about the dangers of greed and corruption. It's a story that reminds us that even the most powerful figures are not invincible. Despite his many flaws, Escobar's legacy lives on, and his impact on Colombia and the world will never be forgotten.